doing it. Spotlight already done and live stream also.
Yes, thank you very much. So good evening, welcome all of you all for our weekly Ramayan class. So we'll start the class with our salutations to various personalities. Salutations to Lord Ganesha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha. Nirvignam Kurme Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvada. Gajanam Bhut Ganati Sevitam Kapita Jambu Palasara Bhakshitam Umasutam Shok Vinasha Karanam Namami Vigneshwara Pada Pankaj. Salutations to Sage Valmiki. Pujantam Ram Ramiti Maduram Maduraksharam Arogya Kavitam Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmiki Muni Simhasaya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shinvan Ram Katha Nadam Konayati Param Gatim Yapivan Satatam Ramacharitamrata Sagaram Atritustum Munim Vande Prachetas Kalmusham Yavat Sayati Giriya Saritascha Mahitale Tavat Ramakatha Lokeshu Pracharishyati. Salutations to Hanuman. Goshpadi Kuruta Varisam, Masiki Kuruta Rakshasam, Ramayanam Mahamalam Ratnam, Vandem Anilatmajam, Anjanananda Veeram, Janaki Shokanashanam, Kabis Aksa Hantaram, Vande Lanka Bhayankaram, Manojima Martutulya Vegam, Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam, Vatatmaja Vanar Yuth Mukyam, Sri Ramadutam Sirisam Namami. Yat yatra gunata kirtanam tatra tatra prakrita maskanjanim bashpa vari paripurna lochanam marutim anamat rakshasantakam ullanda sando salilam yatha shok vahim janak atmaje adharaten eva dada lankam namamitam prananjali Apadam Apahartaram Dataram Sarva Sampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitapate Namaha Nilambuja Shamal Komalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Pano Mahashayaka Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghavam Shanatham Ved Vedya Pare Pumsi Jate Dasrat Atmaje Ved Prachita Dasi the Sakshad Ramayanam Atmana Vaidei Sahitam Sudurmatale Haime Mahamandape Madhye Pushpakamase Manimaye Virasane Shushtitam Agre Vacheti Prabham Janasute Tattvam Munibhayam Param Vyakhyantam Bharat Adibhi Pavitram Parivratam Ramam Bhaje Shamalam. So does anybody has any important doubts or questions to start with, or we take it to the end of the session? Whichever is comfortable with the people.
Prabhuji, I'll just have one question which you can clarify whenever you feel it's okay.
Yeah.
This is about Valmiki. He calls himself as Prachetasa, which is he is a son of Prachetas.
Yes. Yeah.
So why is he been referred to as as coming from a hunter community?
Yeah, that I've clarified in the book also that.
Yeah, you can just bring that.
There has been many misconceptions with respect to the Ramayana.
Yes.
It's a real tragedy that Ramayana has been misquoted and misconcepted. All of you all must have seen Ram, Sita, Lakshman in the forest with Sita wearing an orange color robe, hermitage robe. But the fact is, she never wore the bark. I don't know why the painters got that love and affection of painting it that way. The fact of Ramayanam is, Valmiki Ramayan, she wears all the various jewels and everything and carries all the clothes, royal clothes, garments along with it. Now, ye kahani kahan se spur up hua? How did it, from where did it pop up? God alone knows.
Yes, correct.
So there are so many things which are conceptualized by people, and sorry to say, some of the so-called speakers on Ramayana, they speak in such a way to attract the crowd, to make it more peppier. You see all the serials, spiritual serials especially, they are all garnished with a lot of, or rather roasted with lots of VFX and side stories which never existed.
Never existed.
And that is a tragedy that people also love those things. They don't like, sorry to put it in a very blunt manner, in our childhood we have drunk milk and we grew up. But today, दूध की शक्ति बढ़ाने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ ऐड करना पड़ता.
Right.
You have to add some Horlicks or Bonvita, and then only the kid also enjoy. They feel, yes, you are drinking the right drink. But the tragedy is the content, actual strength is not in the additives, but it is more on the milk. That's the tragedy in today's Kali Yuga. This is how it is going to be. People will be attracted more towards other cosmetic things rather than the actual stuff. So I've already clarified there are two Valmikis. Might be Acharya say there is other Valmiki who was in Chitrakoot, whom Ramchandraji met. Might be that Ramchandraji may have that, but none of the Valmiki Ramayan doesn't mention in anywhere, neither Adhyatma Ramayan mentions anywhere that Valmiki was a bad man or he was a hunter on campus. Okay, Mataji, is it clear?
Yes.
Can continue further?
Please.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine. So we already discussed, we're discussing verse number 2, 3, and 4. We'll just repeat fast so that we get a recap of what we were studying, and we do a recap of 2-3 minutes, and then we go ahead with the further discussions. Tapaswadhyaya nirantam tapasvi vadvigam varam Naradam pariprachaya Valmiki Muni Pungavam. This was verse number 1 where Narad Muni is being questioned by Valmiki. Valmiki inquires from Valmiki Muni, who is described with various qualities like Tapasvi, Vadvigam, Varam, and then Swadhyaya Nirantam, Tapasa, Swadhyaya Nirantam. These are the qualities which a spiritual master should have. And then it is the questions asked. And then the question, what is the question asked by Valmiki to Narad Muni? Konasmin sampraptam loke Gunwan kasyacha viryavan dharmagyasya cha pratagyasya cha satyavakyo dridavataha charitrena chakor yukta sarvabhuteshu kohitaha vidvan ka samratasya tasya cha api priyadarshinaha आत्मावान को जित क्रोधः द्युतिमान को अनुसूयकः कस्य विवेति देवस्य जातरोषस्य संयुगे. I'll read the translation once. Sage Valmiki asked Narada, at present who is the one in this world who is endowed with excellent qualities? Who is the heroic one? Is the knower of righteousness, is grateful, truthful, and fixed in his vows? Who is the one endowed with good conduct and inclined towards the welfare of all living beings? Who is the one who is fully learned, who can do things that others cannot do? Who is that one, and the only one, who is delightful in appearance? Who is the self-controlled one, who has conquered anger? Who is the one who is effulgent and free from envy? Who is the one to whom even Devi Devatas fear in the battle when he is angry? So these are the questions asked by Sage Valmiki to Narada. In fact, these qualities are all absent in us. Or even if it is there, it is only at the time when everything is going fine. Now, some problem, जीवन में कुछ problem आ गया, some problem or some ups and downs or some misfortune. Mind you, even if you had a little bit of these truthfulness and all that vanishes completely. All that vanishes. Chhodna yaar, abhi let me focus on my life. My life is in a mess. Let me try to rectify that. And that's how people look forward. And that is the biggest problem. Generally, people don't understand this. What's so great? We have got the same qualities which God has got. No. What qualities you have got are in micro level, and what God has got is in macro level. That is why we are Anu and Lord is Vibhu. Great, is vast, inaccessible by human limits. That's why we all say, no, we know God is great, but we don't know how great God is. That's the speciality. So we discussed about inquiry. It was persisting toward regarding the 16 qualities of God and how one should inquire about God. And it is also emphasizing that Lord was present in the world that time. Yes, we had discussed the difference between Devi Devatas and Bhagavan. Does anyone remember anything? We had discussed difference between Devi Devatas and Bhagavan. I want any new student who was lately joined, give his understanding, share his understanding. What's so great about Devi Devatas? Yes, anybody remembers or it's all evaporated? Yes, T. Ghosh, I remember having spoken to you, Mataji, last week. It was regarding some Durga or Kali, if I'm not mistaken.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I remember because I've been going over those words almost every day, 3 or 4 times a day. So yes, I remember because it has always been a thing to understand if Krishna had a trust issue with the Devi Devatas, that he should say that no, worship only me. So then I think it is just that,
but why worship only him?
yeah, why
Or rather,
worship
it's
only
not
him?
Vishnu, it's Krishna. Okay, I mean, it's not just Krishna, it's Vishnu also. It's the same.
Yeah, because I guess now it's that he wants us to focus on all things which are not material. And but only thing is that everyone does not always ask for material things to Devi Devatas. They are considered to be channeling all our wishes for
You are supposed to
more
ask for the well-being, overall well-being from Devi
overall
Devatas.
well-being. Yeah.
But the problem is, it's like a child, he's supposed to ask his parents for anything. The parents
I
provide
know.
everything to him, but still
Exactly. Yeah.
a never contented child. We are also like this, never contented children. What we have been given, we have never thanked God for what we are having, but we want more, or rather, मेरे पड़ोसी को ज़्यादा दिया, given my neighbor more than me, so give me something more. So that's always our thought process. Nevertheless, okay, now that it's clear that Devi Devatas are a part and parcel of God, and Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita, "A Brahma Bhuna Loka Punarvartan Putino Arjuna Mam Upetita Kaute Punarjanmana Vidyate." He says, right from Brahma Lok to the lowest planetary system, everyone has to die, and then one who dies takes birth again. However, one who comes to me will not take birth again. So worship of Vishnu is not just for material things. You see, Asuras, they don't worship Vishnu. They all worship Brahma or Shiva because they provide them all their requirements. Whereas who worships Vishnu? Those who want true understanding of God, or rather, who want to get out of the cycle of birth and death. That's the focus. Yeah. Someone wants to say something? Okay. Please mute everyone. So we further continue with the 16 qualities and we understand each quality in detail. Gunavan. The first quality mentioned in the shloka is Gunavan or Saushilyam. Great qualities. Meaning of Gunavan means one with great qualities. So Lord Rama treats everyone equally. But be it be a monkey or be it be the Nishad king or the Guha who was the Nishad king, the Lord accepts all equally without any difference, even though Vibhishan, the brother of Ravan, was rejected by everyone in Rama's camp, he was accepted by Lord Rama. So this is what is one of the greatest. He does not discriminate. Lord does not discriminate amongst anyone. Everyone is, whether one who prays for him, or one who doesn't pray for him. This we see the difference between Devatas and Bhagavan over here. For example, when the Brajavasis, 1 year Every year they used to pray for Lord Indra, but 1 year they did not pray to Lord Indra, and they prayed to Govardhan. Immediately, what was Indra's reaction? He poured enormous amount of rain on those people. So what does this mean? For all the years when they did their sincere devotion to them and the reciprocation, just 1 year since the Brajvasis did not serve Indra, or rather worship Indra, Indra was literally on the verge of killing everyone. However, Lord saved them by lifting the Govardhan hill. Similarly, Lord sees everyone, be it be good or bad, same eyesight. We have a discriminating quality. He is good, he is bad, he is nice, he's not nice. We have this discriminating quality, but Lord does not have. Second is Viryavan. In Gunavan, one has to understand, be it be Nishad, be it be what do you say, Shabri, be it be the monkeys, Lord was equal to them. So great. He didn't say, I'm God, you're monkey. Whereas we treat. So the next quality is Viryavan. The Viryavan is generally misinterpreted. How it is misinterpreted? Heroic. Who is truly heroic? Let's understand. It means one who is strong, brave, and powerful, etc. Lord Rama was extraordinarily strong and powerful, but he never misused his power. On the contrary, Ravana used the strength only to trouble others for his benefit. See the difference. Who is the actual hero? Hero is one who though possesses all heroic qualities, extreme power, courage, everything, but still he doesn't misuse it on anyone weak or anyone who's wanting for help. One should help. What was Lord Ramchandraji's agenda or focus for arriving in the forest? It was very clear. He knew the sages were troubled by the Rakshasas. He wanted to protect them, to save them. So that was his mission. His mission was very clear, and Lord says, even Krishna Bhagavan says, the Bhagavad Gita, the very famous shloka, Pavitranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. This is the actual understanding of hero. Hero means one who takes care of weak, protects them, and especially his devotees. जो उसके भक्त हैं वो उनका ज्यादा ख्याल. So though there is a big debatable thing, बहुत लोग बोलते हैं, अरे Lord is, we say Lord is equal to everyone. Yes, Lord is equal to everyone, but still Lord is not equal to everyone. How is Lord not equal to everyone? Arey bhai, Lord has, God's definition means he has to be equal to everyone. Then how is Lord not equal to everyone? Lord is not equal to everyone. In the sense, one who is his devotee, for him, Lord has a soft corner. Simple. It's like, माँ अपने बच्चे को पहले बचाएगी, दूसरे बच्चे को बाद में बचाएगी. There's no rocket science in it. Similarly, one who considers Lord as his God, as his Aradhya, for him, Lord always protects. So please understand that hero means one who uses the power for others' welfare and not for his personal welfare or to trouble and torture others. The next quality, that is dharmagya, righteous. Righteous मतलब धर्म. धर्म का मतलब मैंने पहले भी डिस्क्राइब किया था, but still I will describe once again. Dharma means dhareti iti dharma. Those duties which you need to perform as a human. We perform all our duties as a father, as a mother, as a son, as a grandfather, as a a person of the country. Your dharma towards your duties towards your samaj, to your country, society, whatever it is. But being a child of the Lord, being a part and parcel of the Lord, is it not our duty to serve God? That is what is righteous. Here, dharma actually refers to how he was turned and fixed in his righteousness. Lord Rama displayed his qualities even in the worst of the situation. Even when he was sent to exile, he followed the path of righteousness and graciously accepted it. In fact, this is the first understanding of positive thinking. People generally talk about, think positive at the time of distress or at the time of problems. But please understand, actual positive thinking is accepting everything in your life gracefully as a part of your karma. Then you will be reading the second part, that is the Ayodhya Kanda. There is a beautiful understanding given by the Acharyas. When Ramchandraji was asked to leave for the forest, Chalo, go to the forest. Oh, K.K. told him to leave for the forest. Immediately Lakshmana said, no, wait, brother, you're not done anything wrong to be sent to the forest. You are being punished for nothing. Though Lord had a divine plan, he wanted to go. His purpose was not to sit in the royal chair. His purpose was to kill the asuras, especially their leader Ravana. And secondly, was the commitment which he had made to all the devatas and the devotees who were troubled by him. And definitely it would not be possible, because Ravana would never come and trouble Rama in Ayodhya for sure, because King Raghu has already once shooed him away. I mean, that's another story we will discuss some other time. That's a very beautiful incident where Ravana was trying to fight with King Raghu, and King Raghu had already defeated him. That's why this Vamsha is called as Raghu Vamsha. So that time Lakshmana says, don't go, brother, we will fight it out. I'm Sheshnag. I will fight out with the entire world. I can fight. I'll even imprison our father and all those who are trying to oppose your coronation. You get coronated. I'll see. That time, Lord Ramchandraji says, my dear Lakshmana, there is something called prarabdha. Prarabdha karma, which I and every individual in this world have to undergo. We just go ahead. Let's go to the shlokas which we started reciting. That, please go to page number 10. Please go to page number 10 in the book or in the PDF. वेद वेद्य परे पुंसे जाते दशरथ आत्मजे वेद प्राचेत दासीद साक्षात रामण आत्मना. See, this salutations to Lord Rama, this comes. The Supreme God, who is known only through the Vedas. The entire understanding of God or the concept of God is through the Vedas. And Ved kitne hain? Karodo shlokas hain. The quantity of shlokas are in crores. Yajurved, Samved, Atharved, my God. Going through those crores of sayas, and first and foremost, you need to be a Brahmana to understand that. You need to have knowledge of Sanskrit. You need to have that much of intelligence to understand, and such a long lifespan to read all through the Vedas and then assimilate it and understand. So what did Lord do? He understood Kali Yuga is going to come. People are not going to be intelligent. No, Bhagavatam gives a very nice description of Kali Yuga people. Prayana alpayushya sabya kalavasmin yuge jana mand sumand matyo mand bhagya hi upadrita. Lord clearly says, कि प्रायण अल्प आयु तो कम होगी, lifespan will be short. And then mand sumand matyo, intelligence will be very poor. You can't remember 4 mobile numbers, you know that? I don't remember my children's mobile number. I have to just go to the mobile and click it. So that's how our intelligence level is. And there, Supreme Lord knew that if I want to give the knowledge of the Vedas to the people, it is not going to be possible in later times when people are going to become more in Kali Yuga, more short-lived and less intelligent. That is why two itihasas were arranged. The first itihasa was Ramayana and second was Mahabharata. And what was the purpose? The essence of the Vedas, that is, essence of God, knowledge of God. The essence of the Vedas have been rendered as Ramayana by the sage Praset Valmiki. Valmiki has given the same Vedas, the full decoction, the full nichod, the full extract, essence of the Vedas is given in the pictorial story form of Ramayana. So every Ramayana, every turn, you have something to understand, you got something to assimilate with relation to God. भगवान के सारे गुणों का आपको अध्ययन हो. That is what is the speciality of Ramayana and Mahabharata. That is why I always say Ramayana and Mahabharata should be read, but the problem is one who reads it without a guru, he goes haywire. Then he starts concluding things as per his own will, not as per the true understanding. You all want to listen to a nice joke? Spiritual joke. I just shared it with a few of my students. I'll share it with you all. Once, why one should learn under a bona fide proper guru, and one's intelligence should be a little advanced to understand spiritual knowledge, you will understand from this. एक बार एक भागवत कहने वाला, the speaker of Bhagavad, was invited by the king, and the king kept his katha for 7 days. And on the 7th day, when the katha was over, he was very happy. And the speaker came home. When he came home, he realized, oh my God, I made a mistake. I forgot my book. The king's, the pothi bolte na, the whole lot. I forgot at the king's palace. I have to go and get it. So he went back again to get the book. So when he went the doorstep, when he entered the palace, he met the prince, the king's son. The king's son said, oh, Maharaj, so welcome. Great. You're a great personality. I've learned a lot from you. He said, what did you learn? You have enlightened me. How did you, what enlightened you? Yes, it taught me. See how Kamsa imprisoned his father and took over control over the kingdom. I will also do the same thing with him. He had stuck his head. Pura Ram Mahabharat mein, pura Bhagavad mein, Krishna Katha mein, was that the thing you wanted to take? Could have taken any number of things. Less intelligent. He went further. Further, he went ahead when he met the princess, the king's daughter. She said, Maharaj, you opened my eyes, you enlightened me. What happened? What did you get from Bhagavad? Yes, I learned how Subhadra eloped with Arjuna. I will also elope with someone else. He said, oh, what a divine crowd I have got. Taking the essence, but the wrong essence, not the true essence. He went further ahead. He met the queen. The queen said, Maharaj, you have enlightened me. He said, what did I enlighten you? He said, oh, you taught me, Draupadi is having five husbands. So at least I can have a couple of husbands. And I know that's something which I really loved in the entire 7 days of your lecture. The 7 days I've talked about God. You could not talk anything about God, but you talked about Draupadi. Great. Finally, he went into the king's chamber and told the king, immediately saw him and asked him, Are, how come you have come here? Maharaj, you have really enlightened us for 7 days. You have given us divine joy. And I have learned something, a lot of things, not one thing, a lot of things from you. Immediately asked, what did you learn? He said, final thing which I learned was the way Duryodhana told Krishna, without fighting, I will not give even 1 inch of land. Today, if you don't fight with me, I will not give you a poti. So what do you understand from this? What essence you need to take from the katha is more important than just attending the katha. So let's understand the entire Vedas through the Ramayana in the form of a story or events, series of events, which will teach us various things about the Vedas at its every turn. And the next quality, kritagya, grateful or thankful. It's very important. The Supreme Lord Rama, who will, by whose will millions of universes are created, Vishnu. You all must have seen the photograph in many times in the internet that Vishnu is lying down and thousands and thousands of lakhs and crores of Brahmandas are emanating from his skin pore holes. Romakub se Brahmand nikal rahe. That Supreme God, Vishnu, or Rama, or Krishna, whatever you call him, the names he has taken in various incarnations, Kurma, Matsya, Narsingha, all are names. But finally, it's all one, Vishnu. And mind you, what is he saying? What is he doing? Supreme Lord Rama, who by whose will millions of universes are created and destroyed, after defeating Ravana, thanked the monkeys' army. He told the monkeys, "Thank you very much. आपके वजह से मैं युद्ध जीत पाया, नहीं तो मैं नहीं जीत पाया." And what did Lord Rama say in the initial stage before the war? It's very interesting. Please listen. When they were all standing at the Setu, the Setu was about to be built, and Vibhishan came. Vibhishan came and surrendered. That time, everyone from Rama's army said, "No, we are not supposed to give him shelter. He's the enemy's brother. He's come from the enemy's side, this and that." So Ramchandraji finally said, "No, if one comes and surrenders, whoever it may be, the first quality, Gunavan and Saushilia, he said, I will give him surrender. I will give him all his benefits." Immediately, the monkey said, "No, no, we will lose. He may be a spy. He may be coming just for finding out what is true and what is not." That time, Ramchandra says, "Don't worry. Don't think it is because of you all I'm going to kill the Ravana." No. He says, the left hand, the tip of my left hand finger, I can kill the entire Asuras in 1 second. That powerful I am. But I am still considering you all as my devotees, and you can fight with me. But I don't need you all. I can do it without you. And that is what Ramchandraji said. But the same Ramchandraji, at the end of the war, is thanking the monkeys individually. "Thank you very much. Without of you, without your help, I could never win. I would have never won this war. Who would have made the bridge? How would a bridge be constructed? And how I would have gone over there?" He creates as if he is indebted to them. That's quality which lacks in humans. We do not have this quality of gratefulness. We are never given grateful to God. How many of us have thanked God for giving us a healthy life, a healthy body? How many of us have really thanked God for given 2 working kidneys? The value of those kidneys you will come to know only when you go to a hospital and seeing patients under dialysis. A healthy eyesight is the value of it is known to one who faces blindness. So many things we have to be indebted to, but we have a list of things what we don't have. God, you have not provided me these things. That's what we always say. That's it. So he thanked them. He gave them the credit of that victory to them. He even thanked Hanuman by embracing him when he came back from Lanka and reporting about Sita. Then the 5th quality, Satyavakyo, truthful. That's a unique quality with God. I will say, Prabhuji, what is that unique quality in God with truthfulness? The entire army, in the entire Ramayana, we can see Lord Rama speak only the truth. He did not speak a lie, even in the worst of the situations. There are 2 ways of looking at it. One is, Yes, Lord Rama did not speak a lie. Always he spoke the truth. But my question here is, in Krishna Katha, when we see the Rama Mahabharata, Krishna only speaks lies. The entire Mahabharata is nothing but Krishna's lies. Krishna ने इतना झूठ बोला, cheating किया. Ramchandra ji did not do any cheating, and Krishna did so much of cheating. Why? Can anyone put light? Yes, anyone? It's
The
only
yugas
democratic
were
group.
different.
Anyone can speak.
Yugas
Yeah.
were different, and this yuga, in
Huh?
the yuga when Krishna was born, was
Huh.
there. In that yuga, the fighting was in terms of he has to have those kind of
Beautiful way to Robert's house.
conditions.
Yes, seriously.
Yeah. So fighting, even Ramchandra ji is doing fighting. He is fighting throughout. That minute he entered Dandakaranya, tabhi se he is killing Rakshasas, Asuras. In fact, before marriage also he killed Tataka. Marichi, of course, he didn't kill. Subahu he killed. So killing is there in both these things. In fact, Ramayana means, our Lord's avatar means every avatar Lord has done some killing. Nrsimhadev, he has done some killing.
जिस युग में
In
कृष्ण जी
Kurma
आए
avatar,
थे
he
तब
assisted Lord in killing the Asuras during the Samudra Manthan. So what's so great?
प्रभु जी कहना है
हाँ, मीनाक्षी माता जी बोलिए.
जिस युग में कृष्ण जी आए थे तब अधर्म में बहुत ज्यादा था तो वो बोलते ना सीधी
रावण
उंगली
के
से
टाइम पे भी तो धर्म कौन सा था?
प्रभु
सारी
जी वो
दुनिया की सारी
नरक
नारियों को पकड़ के रखा था उसने.
वो कहते ना सीधी उंगली से घी नहीं निकलती है तो टेढ़ी करनी पड़ती है
तो रामचंद्र जी कुछ झूठ का सहारा नहीं लिए, कुछ नहीं किए, मगर कृष्ण भगवान ने
पुट
किया.
एन एग्जाम्पल तो भी दे सकते थे
What example you want to? You are in the right direction, but you are not still understood it. Okay, I will explain. Lord says, in Kali Yuga is going to approach. So when Kali Yuga is approaching, there is something called Shato Shatya. As one behaves, one has to reciprocate. When Krishna was directing Arjuna, kill Karna, who is come down from the Ratha. He is down from the Ratha. He is without a weapon. Kill him. That time Arjuna asked Krishna, Arjuna, how can I kill him? He's without a weapon. He's got down from the Ratha. It could be wrong on my side to kill him. It will be papa. It will be sin. He says, what sin you're talking about? When five Maharathis were together killing the innocent young Abhimanyu, that time they didn't follow dharma. There is no need for you to follow dharma when they are not following. When Duryodhana came in front of Bhima, he had a full body kavach. Everyone knows the story. Before he came, deliberately Krishna went and told him, you should not go nirvastra, you should not go naked, put at least some cover your groin. So he covered his groin, and definitely that part remains weak and the whole body becomes strong. What was the purpose? If two justified people fight, it makes sense. But inequalities in fight is happening. That time, if you hit at the point which hurts the most, there is nothing wrong. When that fellow is not following dharma, why should you follow? That is what is called in Sanskrit as Shato Shatyam. Very important. And if our kings had understood this, I think today we would not be facing this much of problems. When the Mughals, when they attacked our forts, they used to siege our forts. And whenever water supply to the rivers, through the rivers, the water supply is to be there, they used to cut cows and put it in the water. The Indian army, the Hindus used to, not drink the water, and they used to go weak, and then they used to be captured. Many times attack has happened with thousands of cows in front of them and the Muslim or the Mughal army behind trying to attack the Indian army, the king's armies. That time, Acharyas say, if the Hindu kings had taken a decision, even if 1,000 cows are slaughtered, no problem, we will defeat the army. Today, daily, millions of cows are getting slaughtered. The entire history would have changed. So that is what Krishna was trying to give a message through the Bhagavad Gita. He did a lot of cheating. Ashwatthama, the elephant, was killed, and he told Ashwatthama, Hati mar gaya. He got Gadodgaj killed, save Arjuna. Why? It was not he that was loving Arjuna. He wanted to prove that dharma is more important than anything else. That is what in today's language is called as collateral damage. In war, there is always collateral damage. So please understand Satya Vakya. Another understanding of this word Satya Vakya is if anyone calls God, especially Krishna, with any name, it stands true. You call him a thief, he's a thief. You call him a good man, yes. You call him a debauchee, yes. You call him killer, yes. You call him a savior, yes. Jo bhi naam dena hai. That's why, Krishna has got unlimited names. Vishnu Sahasranam, 1,000 names. Why? Each name stands true because Lord has got those qualities which do not fit us. Lord is powerful, Balwan. Someone will say, I am also equally powerful. I can knock down anyone. So my challenge, or rather, Acharyas say the challenge should be given to him should be, please lift one brick in the tip of the left hand small finger. Krishna did that. If you can do that, then you can call yourself. People say, no, Krishna did Ras Leela, so I will also enjoy with many women. You can do, provided you have this quality of lifting the one brick for some time. He stood for 7 days and 7 nights. You at least stand for 7 hours with one brick, the tip of the small finger. So please understand, Satya means whatever Lord says, whatever Lord understands is always truth. And the reason is, Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita, Vedam samtitani vartamani cha Arjuna, bhavishyani cha bhutani, mam tu vedana kaschinaha. Lord clearly says, I know the past, I know the present, I know the future, but you never know who I am. And that is a fact. Lord knows our past, our present, our future, because He has seen our karmas and He knows what we are enjoying or suffering is because of our past karmas. But when it comes to us, we are equally ignorant. When we see a problem, we ask God, why am I suffering? Why am I in a problem? Actually, our problem is our own karma. Dridavataha, fixed in his vows. When requested by Bharata to come back to Ayodhya, Bharata told Ramchandraji, "Aap wapas chaliye. In your lieu, I will stand in the forest. I will stay in the forest for 14 years. You go home. You rule the kingdom." The famous Bharat Milap story, what you all must have heard. That time, Lord Ramchandraji says, "No. For me, once something has been told, I will. Once I have given a word, I will stand by it. You go back." Bharata never went back to the kingdom. He was staying in Narayanpur. He was outside, which is about 10 kilometers away from Ayodhya. And he was sleeping under the ground because Lord was sleeping on the ground. He was sleeping under the ground. It's a small cave. I don't know how many of you have visited Dharatpur. I don't know. Sorry, Narayanpur. It's there. Beautiful place. So the point what I'm trying to make over here is Lord is full of determination. Always Lord is determined. Charitrena, good conduct. Lord Rama lived a life of good conduct without a single blemish. People put blemish. That's a different. He left his pregnant wife in the jungle. He cut the nose of Surpanakha. He did this. I mean, people can find out. I know a number of people coming and telling me, "Oh, Lord Rama wanted to hunt the deer because he wanted to eat the meat of it." So dumb. I mean, I don't understand. Lord Ramchandra said, please get Lakshmana, I want to eat the meat. The whole 14 years, the condition in which he was sent was to live a life of an ascetic. He could live only on fruits and roots. Kandamul and Phala. The words is that, which clearly states, when we'll be reading ahead, you'll read that verse. Kandamul and Phala, where he was surviving. That was the condition of his being sent to the forest. And I don't understand how people conclude that he was conductless. He was not having a proper conduct. In fact, Ravana was not having a proper character. His harem was full of women, but still he was never satisfied. Sarva bhuteshu hitaha, the welfare of all living beings. The Lord performed the last rite for Jatayu, a vulture. He freed Ahilya from the curse. The Lord killed the demons who were troubling the sages of Dandakarnya. He did all these activities for the welfare of others in which he had no personal interest. उन्होंने खुद के लिए क्या किया? Did not do it. All the trouble which he underwent in the forest was for the welfare of others. And that is the speciality of God. God only does good for us. We have never understood that. We have seen God, we have done bad. And the slightest failures or drawbacks, we give up our love and affection towards God. God knows what is good for you and what is bad for you. What you may ask, God knows if it is bad for you, He will not give you. It's like a child going and asking his father, Father, I want 20 rupees. And the father has got bundles of money in his pocket. And he loves the child also very much. But when the father asks, for what purpose you want this? He says, I want to try a cigarette. I want to go out and buy a cigarette and try it. The father, though he's having bundles of money in his pocket, will not give him a single penny. In fact, he will scold him and beat him for his own betterment, for his own good. Similarly, Lord may not fulfill all our desires. That is why we have got a standby plan B. We go to demigods. We go to Shivji. All asuras went to Shivji and Brahmaji. Then plan B will work, plan A will not work. If I go and ask for, Hiranyakashipu had to go and ask Vishnu, immortal, first and foremost, Vishnu said no. Second, he would say, no, I should not die inside the house, outside the house, din mein nahi, raat mein nahi, astra se nahi, shastra se nahi, and all that blah, blah stuff. Na dharti pe, na akash mein, and all that stuff. All these type of gimmicks are only played with demigods. That is why Lord is our most biggest benefactor for us. And He tries to take maximum care of us. Then, Vidwan, intelligent. He is knowledgeful. One with all knowledge. In this entire universe, no one else is more learned than God. He is one who has the entire knowledge from Brahma himself was given knowledge by him. Lord Vishnu gave knowledge to Brahma, and Brahma ko usse gyan mila. How can you say that who is more knowledgeful? Samarthasya, capability. He is capable. Lord Rama displayed a small part of his capability by breaking the divine bow of Shiva, killing Tataka and Subahu, and sparing Maricha for the later part of the story. So specific. He fired the arrow in such a way that Maricha will not die. By the way, how many of you know that? It's generally said by Acharyas, when Ramchandraji fired a blunt arrow at Marich, he flew and fell at today's what we call as Mauritius. He went so far and he fell in Mauritius. Generally said, when there's no proof, if you ask me, prove, I can't prove it. But yes, it is said by Acharyas that Marich was blown by the arrow to such a great distance that he went and fell in Mauritius. That is why the place got the name Mauritius from Maricha. So, but he killed the other two. So he knew how to precisely handle. He was smart. I mean, he knew what to do at what time. कभी जटायु का अगर अंतिम संस्कार करना तो वो भी किया, बंदरों का सेवा भी किया, and at the same time, which asura has to be killed in which way, he displayed that. Quality level, and that is Priyadarshini, one with a beautiful or a delightful appearance. The Lord appearance is discussed in the later chapter, which describes his beautiful appearance and pleasing personality. The Madhurashtakam vividly describes the beauty of the Supreme Lord. Adaram, Madhuram, Madanam, Madhuram. You must have heard this Madhurashtakam. That only describes the Lord's lips are beautiful. And the entire, when you see the description of Lord Ramchandraji coming further, you'll see, he has got a beautiful broad shoulder, long arms, everything. Before we conclude today, we'll understand a very important part before we end today's seminar. So, Lord is most beautiful. Atmavan, self-controlled or self-satisfied. While sending Lord Rama to exile, Dasharatha told Rama to override his order and arrest him. But Dasharatha tells Rama, arrest me. I have given the order. I have not given the order. I don't want you to go to the forest. So you arrest me and you can take over and become the king and you can stay over here. That time, Lord Rama says, no, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied not just as a prince in the jungle. Lord's opulence in the supreme or the spiritual world is much, much higher. Vaikuntha is a place where everything is made of rare gems. And here, everything is made of stones. The best palatial house is made of stones. Cement, ita, that's it. Mud and earth. Nothing special. That's Lord is always satisfied. Jita Krodha, one who has conquered anger. You will never see Lord getting angry at any point of time, except for once in the entire Ramayana. Can anyone tell me when Lord Ramchandraji became angry in the entire Ramayana?
When Samudra did not give way to cross over Lanka.
Perfect.
And Samudra.
But even that has to be understood properly. Why did he do? Why his anger was justified there also, you will understand. See, first and foremost, Mantra and Kaikeyi plotted against him. But Lord was not worried. Was not angry. He never cursed them. He never said, hey, tumhara satyanash hoga, tum bekar hoga, tum mar jayega. That's what the general people say, right? तुम मेरा वाट लगाया, तेरा भी वाट लग जाएगा, तेरा भी ऐसे होगा. That's how we humans react. But while leaving, he was thankful because she has made way for his actual purpose to be accomplished for his incarnation. Whereas when Ramchandraji throughout this thing, anywhere he did not display anger. It was cool. No wonder, when I was small, I used to watch the serial of Ramayana by B.R. Chopra. No, not B.R. Chopra. CP. No, who was it? Who made it?
Ramanand Sagar.
Ramanand Sagar. Yeah. The Arun Govil one. And I used to wonder, why is this Arun Govil always smiling? It used to, create a questionnaire. I was used to see the heroes of the film industry, they're the angry young man and doing this and that. And I was wondering, why is Lord always smiling? Even at the enemy is smiling, at his wife also is smiling at Hanuman also. Everywhere is smiling. But now when I understood the Ramayana and in depth and when I studied it, I realized that's the speciality of God. We always frown because we are angry on someone's behavior or on someone's act. God is, whatever is happening, he knows what is going to be the future. The problem with us is we don't know what is the future. That is why we become angry. he became jittered. Whereas Lord, Jita Krodaha, he never commented anything bad about Manthara or Kaikeyi. He never showed any anger towards him and neither towards Bharata. Instead, when Bharata came to get Ramchandraji back, he had come to Chitrakoot. That time, Lord Ramchandraji says, please don't be angry on your mother and Manthara. They have not done anything wrong. Any good mother would do for the welfare of her own son. So don't do. In fact, Shatrugna pushes Manthara down and he tells Bharata, I will kill this lady. She is the root cause of all the problem. I am going to fire my arrow at her. You don't stop me. That time Bharata says, no. It is Lord Ramchandraji's order that we should not do anything. Bharata slowly tries to show a little of anger. Give us a lesson. Let us also understand if something wrong happens with us, let it happen. Anger is not a solution. It is only a temporary madness which will only create more problems for us. Being connected to an ISKCON, so I've gone many number of times to many organization situations where we have heard and seen just because in the spur of the moment, because of the anger, a person lands up in jail by committing a murder. So it's that anger is something which is not fruitful. Here we are happy seeing an angry young man on the screen, but the fact is anger is never beneficial. In fact, a person who thinks peacefully can think much better than an angry person. So that's why Lord, and under all circumstances, since he knows the future, he is Jita Krodaha. He has conquered his. Next is this Anusuyakaha. Very important. Envy. He is free from envy. And why is Lord free from envy? Why we are full of envy. We are envious. If someone has a better car, a better dress, a better golden ornament, anything better car, anything, that can create envy. But Lord ko kabhi envy nahi hota. Why? He's never angry, never envious. There is no one in this entire universe who's better than him. We are envious at a quality when someone possesses something better than us. Be it be beauty, be it be personality, be it be intelligence, be it be material opulence, whatever it is. In all ways, Lord is superior. A lady or a lady may say, oh, that lady is looking more beautiful. I envy at her beauty. I envy at her height. I envy at her figure. I envy at her eyes. I envy at her ornaments. I envy at so many things we have got to envy. We just need a reason to envy. That's all. For 24 hours, we are in envy. So what do we understand from this? Lord, no one can envy. Lord cannot envy anyone because there is no one superior to Lord. The most superior person is Lord. All living beings, including the demigods, are lower to him. Devi Devatas are lower to God. That is the reason why should he envy? That is why he is Anusuyakaha. He does not have any envy. Whereas we humans, since there is always something better than us or someone better than us, we envy. Or someone possessing something better than us, we envy. And of course, the last, Kasya Bhiveti Devachasa. What does that mean? Devatas are afraid of him. The very appearance of Rama on the earth was on the request of Devatas. It will come, aage aayega. Devata, they plead Lord Ramchandra, please appear on this earth. Please appear because we are fed up of Ravana's torture. Very nicely said, Today I would like to conclude the class before giving a small understanding. Two understandings have to be given. It's already 8:15. Today we'll just extend by another 10 minutes. So these are the main differences between God and humans. And when these qualities are mentioned, It only gives us an understanding that Lord is a person. भगवान एक व्यक्ति है. व्यक्ति के अंदर ही ये गुण हो सकता है. निर्गुण निराकार भगवान में ये गुण नहीं हो सकता. This is the first carry home message or take home message you all can get. That Lord is a person. He is capable of doing things without his personal presence. That's the difference between God and us. I have to get up. If I want to cook, I have to get up, go to the kitchen, start the gas, cut the vegetables, put the masalas and cook. But that's what makes God unique to us. God did not make them. He will have the food ready. Just by his desire, the food will be ready. He doesn't desire. He's Sachidananda. He doesn't require all that. But what I mean to say is, that is why people are confused. So Lord is a person. Though in his Nirakar Swarupa or in his Brahman Swarupa, he exists everywhere. I've already told you all the story earlier. No, Lord is the Karta also, creator also, and he is the cause also. That's why Lord is called as cause of all causes. He is the cause and he is the cause of the cause of the causes also. He is the Lord. Example I always give, the potter is required to make a pot. You need mud to make a pot. So in our normal terms, we think Lord and the potter and the mud to be two different things. The potter is incomplete without mud, and the mud is incomplete without the potter. The pot cannot be created. Whereas Lord, in Lord's creation, Lord is both the potter as well as the mud. And that what makes Lord. The first understanding is Lord is a person. So if you consider Lord as Nirgun, Nirakar, then it will be a big problem. Lord is a person. In any form, Lord can only, with this fragmental part, can handle this entire universe. He is handling billions and trillions of universes. He is not handling one universe. He is a Lord of billions and trillions of universes, and he is there in each and every atom. That is why Lord is called as Vishnu, because he is there in every anu, every atom. That is why Lord is addressed as. Okay, with this, I would like to close today's session. Anybody has got any doubts, questions, anything else, can ask.